So, I have something that I need to confess. I never thought that I would publicly admit this. But I figured it's time to come clean about it. I, Lupe the Dreamer, confess that I love anime. Oh my goodness. So welcome back to my channel, and today's video I am confessing to my love for anime. And I guess the reason why I really wanted to do this was because I don't think a lot of people close to me know that I really enjoy this. At least maybe not my girlfriends that I have. I just love anime. This weekend, past weekend, I actually went to Anime Milwaukee for the first time and I cosplayed for it. I ended up cosplaying as Blossom from Pokemon, and then I ended up cosplaying as Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle. And then for my last day, Sunday, instead of like cosplaying as a character, I ended up just wearing this Kigu. This cute little fox, super comfy. But yeah, that was the very first time I went to an anime convention and cosplayed. The last one I was at was Dice Show in Wisconsin Dells, and that was for sure the very first time I've ever been to an anime convention, and I was like hooked, and I was like, oh, for the next one in Milwaukee I wanted to cosplay, so that's what I did. And it was such a fun weekend. I wish it had never ended. So the story as to how I came to love this type of animation really starts when I was in elementary school. I had a big crush on this boy, and I'm not gonna say his name, but this boy in particular played this game called Yu-Gi-Oh! It's basically a card game, you know, with monsters on them, and similar to Magic the Gathering, which I do play. I had a huge crush on him, and as a young child, my mentality was, OMG, I want him to notice me. Wouldn't it be cool if I also played this game so he would think I was cool and then we could be together? You know, simple logic. It did not work out that way whatsoever. So I ended up buying this card game, Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I found out there was a show called Yu-Gi-Oh! And I do believe me, like at one point I ran up to my crush and I was like, oh my gosh, did you see the latest episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I don't believe he was that interested in the show. He just liked playing the card game. And I was kind of taken aback. I'm like, oh my god, like, I guess he's not interested in the show. I guess maybe it's not that great, but I like this guy. But anyway, I just kept watching it. I enjoyed it at the time, which is kind of I don't know why I'm still so like embarrassed about watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Growing up. Maybe I'm just embarrassed that that was like my very first introduction to anime. And then from there, I ended up watching Toonami, so like Dragon Ball Z, Gundam, Inuyasha, and Basilisk, and Samurai Champloo, and then Blood Plus. And I love, well, I shouldn't say I love all of those, but definitely I enjoyed watching Inuyasha and Blood Plus. I was going into middle school, I came across what's called manga. The only reason why I came across this was because I remember being in Shako, and at the magazine section, there was this huge thick book with a picture of Yugi. And I was like, I need to know what that book is about. So I grab it, And basically this thick book is essentially like a magazine slash graphic novel. Inside it's chapters of various different manga stories that are currently like popular or they're currently releasing. And one of them was Yu-Gi-Oh as a manga, and the other one was Vampire Knight. And from there I just kept exploring. I read Madoki, I've read Fall in Love Like a Comic, I've read Absolute Boyfriend, Full Moon, Mirror Puri. I've read a little bit of Fruits Basket. I've read a lot, essentially. I'm smiling like a fool because I just thoroughly enjoy this type of animation or of artwork, of whatever you want to call it. It's so entertaining. I can't believe that I tried actually really hard to hide the fact that I enjoy these things. And I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not even joking around. Reading mangas and watching anime actually helped me quite a bit when it came to like creative writing in general. I'm bilingual, so I can speak Spanish, but I struggled actually reading in both languages, and it wasn't until middle school when I finally was discovering a little bit more manga that it actually ended up helping me out with my English reading. So I mean, it has benefited me, and I can't believe I was trying so hard to hide it. I guess because, you know, I was going to college and I was trying to make friends, and I thought that I wouldn't find anyone else that I would enjoy it as much as I would. And I just never really shared that with like close girlfriends or anything like that. I want to say that they might know that I enjoy this, and maybe they don't. I don't know. I don't really go around saying I love anime. I kind of keep it low key, you know. Yeah, so yeah, that's my confession. I love anime, and I've loved it ever since I was a child, and I definitely plan on continuing to attend anime conventions in the future and cosplaying if I have enough time or inspiration to cosplay. So my experience for Anime Milwaukee was just literally, I'm just so giddy, I guess, and happy because I don't know how to explain it. It was something I really enjoyed and something I experienced with my husband and my close friends that it's just now a wonderful memory to me, you know. I will be putting a little bit of like me vlogging from the weekend. I did my best, but I kept getting so distracted with like everything going on, watching the people dressed up and some of them looking super professional. Like they must have invested a lot of money in their cosplay, to people who were like super simple, you know. And it was wonderful to see all of that. It was amazing to see the artists that came to the vendor hall, what they created, you know. Like it was just wonderful. I just felt so comfortable, and I think that's what it is. Like I felt so comfortable loving what I like. And I feel like I'm making such a big deal about this, but this is really something I feel like I haven't like been exploring as much as I should, and simply because I've been trying to keep it on the down low, you know. I decided that I don't want to do that anymore. I definitely want to express what I enjoy, and that's just it. Today I will be sharing a few clips from my weekend. All right, this is it. Chris and I are about to head out to Anime Milwaukee. First time in cosplay. Right, babe?
Yep.
Wish us luck. Alright, so we're officially back from the first day of Anime Milwaukee. I wish I would have filmed more of the day, but I was just running so late and getting out of this freaking hotel room because I was taking forever to get my cosplay finished. So I didn't like film anything, but there is still tomorrow and Sunday, so I'll be probably filming a few things from there. But yeah, I had a very wonderful time. There were quite a few people that asked for my picture, and I enjoyed being Blossom for the day. It was nice. So yeah, I can't wait for what tomorrow brings. I'm so tired though. It's been a very long and fun day. All right, today is day 2 of the anime convention. Yesterday went great. I was just so excited that I felt like I was smiling the whole day. It was just like, it was just good to be in an area where, you know, like people like what you like or are interested in what you like. But yeah, it was just great. And going to like the vendor hall was amazing. Especially the artist gallery. Like, some people are so talented and amazing, and and I got a few things, you know, some cute little artwork designs, and then some like nice and serious, more professionally done designs. But yeah, and since yesterday I went as Blossom from Pokemon, I actually had quite a few people ask me if for my picture, and I honestly felt so honored. If anyone from the convention sees this video and you took a picture of me in my Blossom costume and I was like being awkward, like, I really appreciate you stopping me and taking a picture of me. Like, I don't know if I know I said you're welcome or thank you, but I felt like I could have been like more, yeah, absolutely. But I was just really shy, just because I generally don't like when people give me attention that I don't know. I don't like being sometimes the center of attention, but obviously you're definitely calling for attention if you're dressing up and cosplay. But anyway, but yeah, that was awesome. I just felt, I don't know, in some sort of way, I just kind of felt honored that people wanted to take my picture. And I have to thank Chris, because he was the one that helped me finish the look all together literally last minute, because I was working on it until like, I don't know, what, 3 p.m. yesterday? 2 p.m. So yeah. And so today I will actually be cosplaying as Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle. I am excited for this. I feel like I could have found a few different pieces to really make it seem like I was Sophie. I'd say my cosplay for today is more of like a modern look of Sophie, because instead of her like traditionally long dress, I got a midi dress, and I didn't get her like standard like lace-up boots just because I was running out of time and I already spent quite a bit of money on cosplay. So yeah, it is what it is. I just found these cute little booties that'll go with my outfit. But the one thing I'm excited for is actually wearing a wig, and it's silver this time. I'm sorry I keep moving my camera. It's not steady. I wish I would have brought my like tripod, because that would have been a lot better. But wearing a silver wig. We'll see how this goes. I've never worn a silver wig before. I've never worn a wig. Well, no, that's a lie. I was in High School Musicals, but never like willingly wore a wig and went out into the world kind of thing. I didn't put the look all together, so today will be the first time, so hopefully everything turns out and goes well together. But yeah, I feel like I'm rambling on now, but I'm so excited. Today for sure I will be taking footage of the convention. Yesterday I was just really soaking it all in, so yeah. It has been a crazy day. Basically just a lot of shopping at the vendor hall. Right now this looks like the line for the, I want to say the cosplay contest. Yeah. As you can see, there's just, this line stretches further, but I am really impressed by a lot of these cosplays, and I don't know, I'm just giddy and happy to be. My strategy is just to wait until the line basically dies down and then go in there. Hopefully I get to see all these amazing cosplays and see who wins at the end. Also, I'm super freaking excited that I ended up finding the cutest Kibu in the entire convention. This is the only one that I found, so I'll be wearing that tomorrow. As I wait to play this game, I'm trying to plot how to get into this fucking rave. Because apparently they're checking IDs, and in my head I'm wondering why. And that's pissing me off. Like, do I fucking look under the age of 18? Sorry if I'm swearing, I'm just very mad. Got in! Fuck yeah! Chris is getting the car right now, so we're checking out the hotel. I'm actually very sad that it's all ending. I had so much fun. Before we completely go home, we're gonna stop by the convention to go to the vendor hall just to see if we can find any last minute goodies that we'd like. And then from there, we'll be on our way, and it's gonna be a long time until the next convention. So I'm a little bummed out, but it was such a good time, fun with friends, and just enjoying anime. So, yeah. And right now, I just want to show you the goodies that I got over the weekend. So the first goodie, I'm actually wearing it, and it's basically a onesie with a cute little animal, and I got a little fox. And it's super comfy and warm, and this is basically all I wore for today. This is actually the badge that was given to us for, so this is technically like our ticket for the weekend. Oh, these are actually some goodies that I got from the artists. Since there's artists there selling their art, I was trying to find artwork for, you know, characters or stories, anime essentially, that would look good decoratively, you know, like I just wanted to make sure that the pieces that I picked would blend easily into my decorations at home, which I still need to do. It's been a work in progress. A lot of wall space. So what I ended up finding, and I love that I found this, was this watercolor for Yuri on Ice, and it's Victor and Yuri, and it says, "We were born to make history." And it's super cute. Amy Nagi is the artist. So Amy, if you ever see this, thank you so much for making such a wonderful piece of artwork. This is beautiful, and I feel like I'm gonna have a very easy time placing it somewhere. Then I ended up finding the cutest bookmark of Yuri on Ice, Victor and Yuri. It's super cute, and it's like holographic there, and then the back too. What I ended up finding was this super cute keychain. Like, look! My gosh. It is Victor and Yuri and the pork cutlet bowl. It's so adorable. What would like top this, it would be that maca chain would have been in there, but it's fine. And then I got this cute bookmark of the Studio Ghibli cute characters. This is titled The Ghibli Tree. And for those of you who don't know, even my closest friends that might not even know this, I love Studio Ghibli. I actually have a tattoo of Howl's Moving Castle. Not of like his castle, but like about Howl's Moving Castle. I just love Studio Ghibli films. They're phenomenal. The one regret I have is that I did not get a big piece of artwork for Studio Ghibli. Like there was one for it was basically the castle itself out like in the mountain range. I should have just grabbed it. I should have just snagged it. And then there was another one. It was like the same style, kind of like the watercolor. It was Sophie and Howl walking on water essentially, and the reflection had Howl with his yellow hair and Sophie with her brown hair instead of her silver. And it just was so pretty, and I regret not grabbing it, honestly. And then the other thing that I got that actually does not pertain to any type of show, it was just super cute, and I wanted it, was this print, and it's basically, I'm pretty sure it's Baramisu, but it looked like a little bear on top of flan, and I love flan, and I thought that was just a little cute card to have, and I'll figure out where to put it, but it's adorable and I wanted it. It was actually Chris's, but I figured it'd be a good time to show it off, because he's not going to show it off, so I might as well do it. So this is a playmat, and the playmat has Toph from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it's freaking cool. Alright, and then the last thing that I got was this cute little, oh, they ended up giving me something a little extra that is super nice. I ended up buying this tiny little pin, and it says Toe Bean Team, because I have cats and I love their little toe beans. Tiny, dangerous designs. I thought it was so cute. I couldn't pass it up. And that's essentially it. There was actually quite a few artists that I think I will be like hitting up in the future because I want their artwork. Plain and simple. I just want their artwork. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have to share. I tried making it super short as possible, and I'm sorry if this wasn't. But like I said, if you came back, and I know I've not been consistent, I am trying. There's just a few things in my life going on that it's making very difficult, but I do really enjoy making videos and editing them and just, you know, putting this out there. I really do enjoy it, and I'm really sorry if I'm not consistent. I'm something that I'm working on, but I'm just, you know, going through some obstacles. And I appreciate your patience, and I appreciate the time that you take to come watch my videos, because it really does mean the world to me. Oh, that's my watch telling me it's dying. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. If you would like to subscribe, that'd be great. Otherwise, stay tuned. I'll hopefully have something up shortly. But I really appreciate you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day.